Hey guys, good morning. It's kind of a weird morning. Last night, whenever I was looking at our puppies in which we're advertising to give away to people, pretty much there's one like this, and its wee legs don't work on the back. So unfortunately, there's the healthy pet skin thing, but it's like a birth defect probably, which means that the muscle or bone development while in the womb wasn't that strong. Maybe I'll get him here so can he relax? Your wee legs are getting crossed again. So he's beautiful looking. Like, I mean, everything else has been formed well inside the womb, and he's been drinking lots and lots of milk, which means he's very fat, which probably doesn't help him supporting, you know, the weight on these back legs, which are really small. Now the other dogs guys, they pretty much, the other puppies, sorry, they're walking now. So his brothers and sisters and then the other dog which gave birth had another three. So there was three from one dog, from Fiona, and then three from Brownie. I think this one was one of the ones from Fiona. You can see it whenever it's trying to walk there. The thing is, whenever it's doing this, it's like peeing itself and stuff like that, and then it started to get sores on the underneath, which will be like something difficult to contend with. Now I've decided that I've got crap in my hands now from touching it, but I'm gonna keep it myself, right? I haven't came up with a name for him. It's a boy yet, so I just know no one's gonna want to take him. But because of this, obviously, you know, a dog that is disabled is just, it's bad, isn't it? It could be splayed puppy syndrome or swimming puppy syndrome, which means I have been trying to give it like a small amount of physiotherapy by holding it up, and obviously I'm holding the camera right now, but I've been holding it with one hand and then using my free hand to like rotate its feet in the motion that it needs to actually go in, because the muscles could get stronger and it could be slightly less disabled if treated like that. And obviously if it's fed a good diet and all of that growing up while it's still developing now. And it's had a great start with the milk, so I mean, you know, I'll definitely get it specialized good puppy food, you know, just for this wee one maybe. Look, it's like its legs are going the wrong way, the bones, whenever it goes to move, goes the wrong way. I gave him a wee bath this morning. Let's see, try and get you down again. Use your legs. They shake, you see that? So he's nearly normal, like, but he just can't put the weight on. Can you? They sort of shake a wee bit. But what that means is we've been trying to get in touch with the, you maybe lie on your side so that you're not going to get your sores, the animal sanctuary in Aborlan. Now Anne's just tried calling them, they're in a mountain area and the call just won't go through, unfortunately. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to get all the female dogs booked in for a spaying so that no more puppies will be born, because my resources are going to be exhausted and there's people dropping off animals outside our property because they've possibly seen me looking after other dogs and other animals here, and that's just not what I want to devote my life to. But I'm willing to help in the way, you know, I'm going to keep this dog here. I'm willing to take the other ones to the sanctuary. But I hope that I can get in touch with the sanctuary because they haven't actually picked the phone up yet. But we're hoping it's a signal thing whenever we've called. Oh, we feet getting stuck. Yeah, so yeah, I don't really know what I'm talking about now, but I was kind of hoping that I would get in touch with the sanctuary there and that they would have given us the information, because all the puppies are old enough now that we can actually take the mothers now away to get spayed so that no more puppies will happen. We've also got a very sick kitten. If you watched yesterday's vlog, I've been washing its eyes. I will wash them again. I'm looking at them right now and it's heartbreaking. Like, the other sister Lucy, she was pretty much nearly as bad as this other one, but not quite as bad. This one's gotten worse actually since yesterday. It looked like it was getting better. I'm washing it, and I've ordered eye drops for it, gentamicin I think you call it, but it's awful. Her eyes are still a wee bit weird. They've got a jelly on them, but she's not the worst one. He's the worst one here. I'm gonna give him another wash here, but it's just flipping heartbreaking. Oh, I thought Anne got a call there. So I don't know what that white film is, if any of you guys know and exactly what medication to get, because I can't start taking, like, he's sneezing. He's got an upper respiratory infection, I think, and she had the same one, and I know that it's contagious, so I'm trying to keep them apart, actually. So yeah, I'm trying to do that. Cleaning them both. I haven't cleaned Lucy in a few days because her eyes haven't gotten any worse. But I've had wee cotton swabs to try and clean this one. But basically every few hours it just gets worse again, and he's still sneezing. So basically I'm trying to get in touch with them to get back, because apparently they can maybe take on sick cats or do something in regards to giving it the right medication, or, you know, I don't know, something like that. So we've got 3 dogs need spayed. We've got 1, possibly 2 sick cats, 2 sick kittens, and then we've also got a female cat which needs to be spayed. Now Lucy's a female, I'll be keeping her too, so I will have to go back. But yeah, it's just trying to get in touch. She's playing and stuff, she's not as bad, and this one's just really struggling. Here we go again. Need to get them wet a little bit. He hates it. He absolutely hates it. They need to get wet. I know. Don't think about it, it's infected, for flip's sake. It's spiky. So I'm going to give him a clean. I've got my cotton buds in my pocket. I need to loosen up all the mucus that's dried around him. But he doesn't like the feeling of it, obviously. He smells like sickness, phlegm. It's like if one animal gets sick, right, and the other ones are, like, one takes the full sickness. It's like the sickness has to go somewhere. And it's like if one vegetable starts going bad in a stall, all the rest won't go bad, and all the ants will attack one. It's like all the disease does the same thing. It goes to one animal sometimes. Usually 3 is the magic number for him. I'm getting you better, maybe. There's one. Oh look, there's a big bit just got, that's good. It's what you want, isn't it? Right, that's been both cleaned to the best of my ability. Still not great. I'm going to give him a bit of food there. You stay here. And she can eat her food there. I'm trying to keep them separated completely because obviously this one's sick. They had the same disease at the same time because they were left at the same place in the road. So I'm pretty sure maybe the strain of it, Lucy hopefully can't get again, if that's how it works. But this one, it's just to be honest, I took Lucy in whenever I first found them. I was like, right, I'll take one. But then, so she slept with me for the next 2 nights after that. This one was sicker to begin with as well. But it followed from the road into here, and it's just sort of been here. so I couldn't look at him and not feed him as well. And now that I've just seen the eyes and stuff the last few days especially, I think it's the last 3 days I've been cleaning it now. Yeah, so I don't know, you just can't watch, can you? It's not good. So he's getting fed. I've read that it's pretty much all about, if you keep their immune systems up, get you away, you come on in here. She can go with these other ones, I think. Oh, look. It's like a tax. If you've got to feed one, you have to feed all of them. Because they all want the food whenever you bring it out. And if you're trying to keep them apart because they're sick, then you have to do it in separate locations. And there's Harold, how are you? Are you okay? He used to be quite sick and now he's very happy, aren't you? I actually still need to feed the dogs now, for goodness sake. I haven't fed them yet, so I'll do that and we'll come out and see them, enjoy that. Right, I'm just in the middle of preparing the food and Anne's got back with water. But what did you say they called you back, the sanctuary?
No, just only texting me.
What did they say?
Said nothing operation there.
They don't do an operation?
Yeah, just only do in city. Maybe the other dog take care there, need to bring in the city.
So we can't take animals to them?
No.
Oh my goodness, like... Right, I've got another number you can try calling, because there's the one in the city. And then you can try and call that and see what the crack is. It's in the city though, guys. It's so flipping far away. Where's my phone? Right, no internet. Would you believe it? No flipping internet right now to get the number to call a place in the city that apparently does stuff like this. So yeah, I was in the middle of this, so I'll make this now for these guys. Brownie! Oh, there you are. She was right behind me. It's not what you think, the responsibility that you'll be taking on whenever you move somewhere to have a nice chilled out life in the province, is it, guys? It really isn't. You just come and there's all this flipping problems everywhere. Right, eat up, enjoy, guys. So there's two of them there. There's 1 and 2. Fiona, the third one. I don't know where she is, guys. But look, I got some internet off Anne there. Mine still hasn't came back, but I've been able to message them there, and I've pretty much said, I don't know how well I'll read it. Hello, I'm based in Aborlan and have 3 female dogs and 1 female cat that needs spayed. Is it possible to do a home visit if expenses were covered, as it will be very difficult to transport them all to you? So I've tried calling them, the signal's bad. It says on the website, Polfi or something it's called, that I should text the number. Probably because if the signal is bad or something, they can only really respond to texts or something like that. Yeah, I'm just flipping defeated with it. If I was here last year, I would have had the dog spayed and there wouldn't have been the disabled puppy born, and you know, now that's just something that I don't know. Right, guys, okay, so some of you might know what's been going on. I've watched a video and pretty much I have been recommended to tape together its back legs like this. So like this. So in the hope to force it to walk the right way. Now I've just realised there's a back part that's sticky and it'll stick, so I'm going to need to cover that part with the tape. But what I've did is I've given him a little bit of food too, and I've put it in water in the hope... She's away at your uncle's! She went away too. Yeah, it's drinking the water now over onto here. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get the tape and like cover that sticky side of the tape because it's sort of lying on it. But look, it's forcing it to use its legs in the right way. Usually they're all splayed out. They are still going behind it now. So I'm trying to still work out what way to do that to keep it from going back. Maybe I need to do the front paws together, these two parts. But I will work that out as and when I'm doing it. Right guys, I know, but this is what a video has just taught me. It taught me to do this first part, but the back parts weren't the right way. So basically, if they're eating his food now, don't be growling at him. Go on, over to your food. Whenever I get him up to walk, he's kind of forced to do it in the right way. In fact, I'm not too sure if I should have did those bottom parts at all, because it kind of stops him moving. I might take them bottom parts off. It didn't show that bottom part in the video. Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually take them off, the bottom part. Yeah, the top part is what the video showed, so it's just that part to keep them together, but I think he needs to be able to move these ones independently. So actually, I'm gonna cut them off now. The bottom ones are. Right guys, so I've just watched another few videos there and I've taken off that other one, but this is definitely the right way now. I believe that it should have been done, so the first way I did it was good. So pretty much I think I've got to leave this on for like a day and then change it. And just keep an eye on the progress. Every single time that it tries to move now, it's gonna have to be forced to like use the muscle. So look, it just peed. Yeah, so I'll go clean that now and then set it back down. It says to put friction on like the ground where it'll be moving around. Like there's the ground that we have. It's just like very smooth, so it's not great to be honest. So I need to put some stuff down, like I don't know, cloves or whatever, and basically do that. But look, I need all my hands I can. I'm just going to quickly clean it and then pat it dry and set him back down, and hope for the best really. Hope that that'll force it to be used. Alright guys, so it's quite good. It's drinking. This is the one here. So these guys, there's not great friction, but it's like these guys are getting a workout here on their legs, trying to keep forward here. And then this one, I can see its legs starting to move, you know. It's trying to get to the milk as its reward, and then it's having to kick its feet now. Like, can you see it shaking? They're shaking as it's trying to, you know, those muscles are starting to be worked now, which is really good. There's Fiona, but they're actually, this is Brownie's puppy here, and then these two, I believe, are actually this one's Fiona. So they've been drinking the milk from all of them really, and they've all just been helping out. So Fiona's licking me now. She's like, thank you, thanks for helping me. And yeah, everyone's just sort of, you know, feeding each other, if you know what I mean. But I've tucked this wee one's legs underneath, so that whenever it's trying to kick forward like these two, it's doing it the right way and helping it build the muscle in the right way. So it might work guys, you know, stay tuned.